But again, there's this massive amount of Colossi by Malkhazar. And look at this. This is just out of control. Ghost Reaper, his economy and structures has not been harassed at all whatsoever. Able to produce so many Void Rays here. And once they are fully charged, they are just going to do so much damage on anything. Both ground and air. And again, another attack by the Working Stiffs is neutralized by our opponents. So as that battle was going on, Toon and Kalpis were rallying up some stalkers here on the center of the map. And I have 3 ghosts going in to the enemy's base, trying to finish off the job. But Atoll has some observers. There's also an observer here. Gonna try to take down this Stargate. But a Void Ray is spawned as soon as that goes down, and that is gonna be thwarted. A big engagement here. Not really too big, but a Ghost helping out here, and Thirst again trying to expand while I am throwing down a nuke here on this ramp to try to unpower all these warp gates. Oh, that nuke lands and unpowers 2 of the warp gates and takes out all their shield. But this Ghost will be detected by Atoll's observer and will go down. Now I am supporting with some Marines, since ghosts do require a lot of gas, but you end up having a lot of minerals, so might as well spend them on Marines. Ghost Reaper just going around with more of his Void Rays and are gonna be taking out my Marines. Look at that, they just melt away against those lasers, and he is producing a lot more here on the north part of his base. Blink Stalkers by Toon, gonna try to go in, take out this pylon. Does that, but now is gonna be surrounded by Colossi, Void Gaze, and this is not good. This is what you go up against if you are dealing with a Protoss army, 4v4 Protoss army. This is it. I mean, they got ground covered with these Colossi, they got air covered with these Void Gaze, and forget about it. It is going to be very hard to counter this unless you have some kind of anti-air, and also throwing in some Dark Templars in the mix of this as well. Now Kalpis going in here, try to take out these Zealots, but good static defenses here by my tanks gonna help deter this from happening. But the Colossi just running up here and gonna be going for Kalpis's base. With the support of these Void Rays, it's gonna be hard to get rid of all of these Colossi. So great combination here for the Protoss army. Good coordination. Not so good coordination by the Working Stiffs. They are attacking by nukes. No, don't get rid of those. And now the Thor's going in here, getting demolished. Look at that, getting demolished by these Void Rays as these Colossi go in and finish off these Stalkers, which did a great job, you know, minimizing the number of Colossi here. And a defensive nuke going down by me and this Ghost, trying to buy some time for us to just build up, but they've done the damage already. Toon, get away, Toon! Oh my goodness, and Kalpis Stalkers are right here. Boom. Those are out. And now Thirst with those Templars deciding to go to attack the expansions as that main army attacks the base. So now Kalpis, second time building up this base, now has no harvesters whatsoever. Defensive nuke going down here, my last stand to try to save this, but Ghost Reaper sees it and is able to run away, and I get to cancel that to avoid destroying any of my teammates' buildings. But again, not looking good. These Void Rays That's why I call them Void Gaze. They can attack both air and ground, and once they are fully charged, they can just annihilate everything very easily. Look at that. It was like half a second for that pylon to just get blown to pieces. Another harassment here by Thirst, putting in a Dark Templar in this base. No detection or cannons or anything by Cowpiss. So this is really not looking good for us. We did some good damage here, but the anti-air and the Void Rays just messed us up. Cowpiss not in the best position here. No probes, no expansion. His main nexus being taken out. Putting his probes in danger here. I have a Cloak Ghost trying to kill off these Void Rays. More Ghosts here trying to kill off these Void Rays, but Ghosts do not do well attacking these units. They do a lot better with light units. And even doing in some snipe, if you can hear that, but it is no use. These Void Rays are just going to town. Just killing off everything here. Hefe, instead of building a new command center, he just floated his initial command center here while Atol's probe just watches the harvesting go down. So any Thors or any anti-air whatsoever, no, I have this turret, which is finally going to be in range. But again, gets quickly taken down. And Ghost Reaper with pretty good economy. I mean, considering that he only expanded twice and is going to be able to rebuild if he wanted to. But now that the damage has been done, Ghost Reaper goes away and probably try to find the expansion. See, again, controlling the expansions is key here. Toon able to expand here on this gold. But again, no static defenses whatsoever, so it's going to be very difficult to protect that. Ghost Reaper, again, with these Void Rays, gonna go in and take out this floating command center. That is gonna definitely go down. Atol looking like he's trying to rebuild after he was the one that was attacked the most. So Ghost trying to protect this with the help of this turret, but it's not going to do any good. No SUVs to repair it whatsoever. And now Ghost Reaper down to 3 Void Rays. Now Stalkers and some Zealots with, I believe there was some Dark Templars. I'm not sure where he had put those, but Toon with this small force here with an observer gonna go out and see how much damage. Long distance mining also by Toon to the gold, back to his initial expansion here. Hefe not having much any more minerals, opting to go for Marines, and I am trying to support with some Marines and more Ghosts, trying to rebuild up my supply depots. So everybody here hurting. I mean, Thirst has 160 50 minerals. Atol with 1200 minerals, he can do a lot better with spending. And Malkhauser with 4,600 minerals, he can definitely do a lot more in spending. Now Ghost Reaper slowly building up again his army of Void Rays, and he does have some good upgrades here. So now these 2 Void Rays and this Zealots were able to take out the expansion here that Hefe had floated to. Hefe able to take that out, but he is being revealed because he does not have a command center. 1 SUV left. Does he have anything in his base? Yes, he has a few SUVs, as I like to call them here. Going in, gonna try to take out this Nexus with these pros by Atol. But you can see here on the minimap that the Ghost Reaper's Void Rays are mobilizing. and gonna be reaching this base very soon. Hefe concentrating on the pylons to unpower these, but these Void Rays again gonna get fully charged, being reinforced with more Void Rays. And the Zealots didn't even have to do anything. They just came for the ride or for the walk. So Atoll gonna be able to produce more harvesters at that part of the map. Another nuke. Where's that nuke? I just sent all my forces here. Oh, by the way, this Malcheser using a bunch of Zealots to take out that expansion by Toon. Not able to completely destroy these, but these Zealots are going to destroy everything else outside our base. No expansions left, no minerals left by any of us. And these ghosts with these Marines are going to be able to take out this Nexus. But here comes the Void Rays. And it's not going to be used to cloak because Atoll's Observer is right here. Still, Malcheser Zealots doing massive amounts of damage here. They have charge. They have upgrades. It is not going to look good. And our forces here are eliminated. Now, can they get through the static defense here? These tanks and Marauders do a great job, but Atoll reinforcing with his Zealots at the open choke point right here. So these tanks gonna try to do some damage, but I think it is gonna be fine. I mean, these Marauders, with the help of these tanks, are gonna be able to take out these mass Zealots. The problem is gonna lie with these Void Gaze as they start to attack and remove anything. No anti-air. This is not looking good. Looks like we are just winding down here. Malcheser trying to see any expansions here, but this is not looking good. No anti-air. Just a few Marines getting wiped away by these lasers. So there is nothing I can do at this point. I'm not even gonna try to take away these tanks. As these Void Rays gonna go in and clean things up. And it looks like we are gonna lose. I do have a floating command center, but it looks like we are gonna lose this game after an initial good attack, but not able to hold off any expansions. Not having, most importantly, not able to produce enough anti-air for these Void Rays. 2 Vikings able to come in, but it is way too late at this point. So Hefe calls GG. There is nothing else we can do. Our teammates are gone, and that is it. So good game by our quad Protoss opponents who like to salad Protoss or Protoss their salads, whatever how you want to call it. But there it is. A loss by the Working Stiffs. Yes, we do lose. But this is not as entertaining as our wins, so this is probably the reason why we don't cast as much. But hope you guys enjoyed that game. This map is just ridiculous, and I hate playing on it. Let us know what you think. You guys like this map? What do you guys think of the strategies? Should we have done something a little bit different? But whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This is Benny Lava. I am out of here. Peace out, Working Stiffs. Will likes the internets.